राजाको सब अहिले आफ्नो प्राङ्गणमा ल्याइदिएछ। एकछिन राखिन्छ उहाँलाई आफ्नो बेगा दाजुभाइहरूबाट यो षड्यन्त्र अर्पण तथा किराँत धर्म अनुसार उहाँको पूजा मन्दिर अनुसार उहाँलाई
खोल्यो हजुर हामीले बोलिदिन्छौँ गुरुले
त्यहाँ मिलाएपछि त्यो एउटा यो अगाडि एउटा पछाडि राखेर sewaru ta ta ke ra ko mong sewaru mong yim na ra che na ra mong la po ma sa ta ni ge sa po ma sa ne sa bu sa o se ti yo ta ta ra ke tang sa mong yim na ra ke na ra mong la po ma mong sa ta ni ge sa po ma sa mong e go ta ni ge sa se me ko ta sa so ta se su se di sa ta mong ma ma ta ma thang ge se ma na yim na ra ke na ra mong la ko so ta ni ge sa po ma ma se wa sa ma e po ma ma sa ta ni ge sa se me sa ma ko ta sang sang o ta se su se di sa ta mong ma ma a ma e se o ta ke sing ge ba nu ma so dong ge le mong yim na ra ke na ra mong la ma so ta mewa guna sendang gula ma yam nara kenara mula ko mama sata dili sabok mo sam ni so bu sang sa u sen de ta mama amang ese o ta ke jon di sari yam nara kenara mula ko ni sabok no so tang na amang ese waro o ta mi thu di mi ra ma yam nara kenara mula ko mama sata dili sabok mo sam ko ko ta ni ta so ta o ta se yo la ta ma tu ma ta di kham mang yam nara kenara mula ko ta ni sabok mo ta je mi de se ka yam nara kenara Bang amang mama amang sewaru ota thodi sama-sama tu mahang mayam nara kenara aku sendiri sabo pase sendiri sama dulu mak dulu malam mama amang sewaru ota menisa anisa nara kenara
होइन म सम्मान
Ara kaya bis era ba dera kaya kemasa yang sasa hari yo tamu yo ara ko sikal lang thak be kena kasa ara ting ting mendukan hai mendukara mesti mendukan leting namang ne henwa randa pramadu gusma ko khama da tung da bangsa mana kim menduke ke henara makna tape mana mendukan nang sa desa yo ba ko
अलि छिटो छिटो आउनुहोस् छिटो छिटो अलि छिटो गर्नुहोस् है छिटो गरौँ समय
Please be seated.
Born on 8th of July 1939 in the village of Chitambu in Eastern Hall and enlisted into the 2nd Battalion, the 10th Princess Mary's Own Gurkha Rifles in November 1957. He was posted to C Company, the company he served in throughout his career. He deployed on operations during the Malayan Emergency, Borneo Confrontation, and again to Cyprus in 1974. Outside of regimental duty, he served as a Queen's Gurkha Company officer in 1984, for which he was appointed as a member of the Victorian Order. On the 21st of November 1965, he was 26 years old, Lance Corporal Bahadur acted with bravery and valour on the battlefield during the Borneo Confrontation. His citation reads as follows: leading his support group in the van of the attack, we could see the nearest trench and in it a sentry manning a machine gun. Determined to gain first blood, he inched himself forward until he was seen, and the sentry opened fire, immediately wounding the man to his right. Rushing forward, he reached the enemy trench and killed the sentry, thereby gaining for the attacking force a first but firm foothold on the objective. With complete disregard of the hail of fire being directed at him, he got up together and led his fire group to a better fire position. He saw both men of his own group seriously wounded and immediately commenced to rescue his comrades. He crawled forward in full view of at least 2 enemy machine gun posts who concentrated their fire on him, but was driven back by the accurate and intense fire. After a pause, he again started rushing forward. He hurled himself on the ground beside one of the wounded and called for the support of 2 light machine guns. He picked up the man and carried him without hesitation. He immediately returned for the other wounded man and carried him back through the hail of enemy bullets. It had taken 20 minutes to complete this gallant action and the events leading up to it. For all but a few seconds, this young non-commissioned officer had been moving alone in full view of the enemy and under continuous aimed fire of their automatic weapons. His outstanding personal bravery, selfless conduct, complete contempt of the enemy, and determination to save the lives of the men of his fire group set an incomparable example and inspired all who saw him. Finally, Lance Corporal Bahadur was responsible for killing 4 more enemies as they attempted to escape. Honorary Captain GCO Bahadur, VC, MVO, died on the 22nd of April 2023, aged 83. He is survived by his wife, Pony Mayor, 3 children, 10 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. To them and their families, we extend our condolences.
We'll now move on to the eulogies and thank you messages. Lieutenant General retired Peter Pearson, CBCB, representing the 10th Princess Mary's Own Gurkha Rifles Association, will now read the eulogy.
Firstly, I'd like to inform you that I have the great honour to represent His Majesty the King, King Charles III, today and at Ram Bahadur's funeral on Sunday.
महिला तथा सज्जनवृन्द, सर्वप्रथम म तपाईहरूलाई जानकारी गराउन चाहन्छु कि मलाई महामहिम राजा चार्ल्स द थर्डले आज आइतबार राम बहादुरको अन्त्येष्टिमा प्रतिनिधित्व गर्ने जिम्मेवारी दिनुभएको छ।
I have been informed that the King will be writing to Mrs. Puna Maya Limbu, so I will not be speaking on His Majesty's behalf today.
महाराजाले मलाई जानकारी दिनुभएको छ कि मौसुफको छिट्टै श्रीमती पुनिमाया लिम्बुलाई पत्र लेख्दै हुनुहुन्छ। त्यसैले म महामहिमको तर्फबाट अहिले बोल्ने छुइनँ।
But you should know how sad the King was to hear of Ram Bahadur's death. He did, of course, know him from the time VC Saab was a Queen's Gurkha orderly officer.
तर राम बहादुरको मृत्युको खबर सुनेर राजाले कति दुःख लाग्यो यहाँहरूलाई थाहा होला। निसन्देह मौसुफले ऋषि साहेब QGOO हुनुहुँदादेखि नै उहाँलाई चिन्नुहुन्थ्यो।
I'm also here today, in particular, to represent the 10GR Association membership in the UK, although I know that I speak for the wider 10GR community.
म आज यहाँ छु विशेष गरी UK का 10GR एसोसिएसन सदस्यहरूको प्रतिनिधित्व गर्न आएको छु। यद्यपि मलाई थाहा छ कि म सम्पूर्ण 10GR समुदायको लागि बोल्दैछु।
Bahadur has always been in our thoughts. His VC was, in a way, the battalion's VC, and we all bathed in the reflected glory of it.
रामबहादुर सधैँ हाम्रो मनमा हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँको भिसी एक हिसाबले बटालियनकै भिसी हो र यसमा हामी सबैले गर्व गर्छौँ।
We were so proud that one of our soldiers had won the VC and was awarded it in person by Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in 1966. The new soldiers always got to hear about it from the start of their careers, and it inspired them to strive to be as brave as VC Sir, as he was always known to us.
हाम्रो रेजिमेन्टको एक सिपाहीले भिसी जितेकोमा हामी गर्व गर्छौँ र 1966 सालमा स्वर्गीय महारानी एलिजाबेथ द्वितीयद्वारा व्यक्तिगत रूपमा उहाँलाई सम्मानित गरिएको थियो। नयाँ सिपाहीहरूले सधैँ आफ्नो करियरको सुरुवातदेखि नै यसको बारेमा सुन्न पाएका हुन्थे। ऋषि साहेब जस्तै बहादुर हुन सबै सिपाहीहरूको सधैँ इच्छा रहन्थ्यो।
Bahadur was, therefore, a legend in his own lifetime. I knew him when I joined 10GR some 48 years ago, and I met him for the last time last year. It was a long and enjoyable friendship.
त्यसैले रामबहादुर आफ्नै जीवनकालमा महापुरुष थिए। मलाई थाहा थियो जब म 48 वर्ष पहिले 10GRमा सामेल भएदेखि र मैले उहाँलाई गत वर्ष अन्तिम पटक भेटेको थिएँ। यो एउटा लामो र रमाइलो मित्रताको थियो।
I know that all 10GR Association members would wish me to pass on their condolences to Mrs. Puni Maya Limbu and all of Bahadur's extended family.
मलाई थाहा छ कि सबै 10GR एसोसिएसनका सदस्यहरूले म मार्फत श्रीमती पूर्णिमा लिम्बू र सबै परिवारलाई सम्वेदना व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु।
You should know that they are thinking of you and wish that the next few days will not be too arduous.
हामी रामबहादुरको सम्पूर्ण परिवारको बारेमा सोचिरहेका छौँ र हामीहरू चाहन्छौँ कि आगामी दिनहरूमा यहाँहरूलाई धेरै कठिन नरहोस्।
Like Bahadur, you should look to the 10GR Association as an extension of your family. We are here to help and support you, just as we are for anyone in your position.
रामबहादुरले जस्तै तपाईले सधैँ आफ्नो विस्तारित परिवारको रूपमा 10GR एसोसिएसनलाई हेर्नुपर्दछ। हामी तपाईलाई मद्दत गर्न र समर्थन गर्न यहाँ छौँ। हामी तपाईको स्थितिमा भएका कुनै पनि व्यक्तिको लागि
Bahadur had a long and very distinguished career in 10GR, one that brought him and the regiment much attention and glory. May he rest in peace.
रामबहादुरको 10GRमा लामो र धेरै प्रतिष्ठित क्यारियर थियो, जसले उनलाई र रेजिमेन्टलाई धेरैको ध्यान खिच्यो र गर्वन्वित बनायो। उहाँको आत्माले शान्ति पाओस्।
Colonel Paul Smith, as Commander British Service Nepal, Defence Attaché British Embassy Nepal, and Director Gurkhas Welfare Trust Nepal will now read the eulogy.
Gurkhas, particularly the Commandant Brigade Gurkhas, Lieutenant General, and the War, he sent his very best wishes to the family. I stand here today following the passing of Captain GCA Ram Bahadur, VC MBA, the 10th Princess Mary's Own Gurkha Rifles. As I said, on behalf of the British Army, the Brigade of Gurkhas, his antecedent regiments, the Royal Gurkha Rifles, and all units of the brigade. Because it's the actions of the Battle of the Priceless Comrades, it has been an immense inspiration for generations of young Nepalis and has undoubtedly reinforced the global reputation of the Gurkha soldier. I pass on heartfelt condolences to his family, his community, and to all Gurkhas, past and present, who I know will be profoundly feeling his loss. It was my great honour to meet him on a number of occasions during my appointment here in Nepal. Always generous with his time and genuinely interested to know about current recruiting and the deployments of the brigade across the world. In turn, it was always fascinating to me to also learn of his time in service, and particularly as a Queen's Gurkha Order Officer to her late Majesty the Queen. I know from reports that she was deeply humbled to have him by her side as she personally awarded him the Victoria Cross in 1966. However, I also remember him well for his humility, his great sense of humour. He was the epitome of the bravest of the brave, and in all home, a great debt for his loyal and highly recognised service to the Crown. Jai, VC. Also, in my role as Director of the Gurkha Welfare Trust in Nepal, I also have a statement to read on behalf of the Gurkha Welfare Trust. Ram Bahadur's name is synonymous with the Gurkhas and the bravery for which they are renowned. He was the face of the initial public appeal for funds for Gurkha veterans back in 1969, which ultimately led to the founding of the Gurkha Welfare Trust. His image adorns many of the trust materials to this day. When the Trust opened its residential home in Durham in 2014, it was named the Ram Bahadur VC Home. It was always an honour, both the staff and the residents, when Ram Bahadur would visit. May he rest in peace.
Tatkali, Gurkha Major, British Gurkha Corps will now read the thank you message.
We all are gathered here to bid final farewell to our DC staff and also to celebrate his life and his contribution, bravery to the British Army. The word Gurkha become the brand now because of the bravery, loyalty, and his selfless commitment. So I would like to thank him and all our veterans for their contribution to the Crown. I salute all the veterans who are gathered here as well. We lost our last remaining living VC on 22nd April 23rd. That was the darkest day of our history. As the Gurkha Major, VGN, and the event organizer, I would like to thank all who gathered here to mark this historic day. This case representing all different associations. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank who closely supported me, Armed Police Force, Nepal Police for providing escort and security here and in Damak, our senior area welfare officer, Emraz Madin Saab in Damak, and our team staff, Command BGN, and all the BGN serving personnel and civilian staff who helped me throughout from the beginning of the event, and it will go on. I'm privileged and honored to meet him in several occasions, and just 10 days ago when I went to see him in the hospital, and Didi was there as well, and Saab asked me, GM Saab, I don't want to die now, I want to go to hospital.
And he asked me, they are not taking care of me, please take me to Army Hospital. And I said, okay sir, Land Rover is ready, downstairs, let's go. And he was so happy. And he just took his woolly hat and threw on the floor and he said, let's go. And I said to him, sir, you haven't lost that's in your blood, the Josh. So that's the Josh I asked him to give us and to future generation of the Gurkhas. He will be our hero, our legend, our idol. I also like to take this opportunity, especially for the man taking care of our VC staff. I've seen him, even he was the VC winner, he was like a little baby to Didi. She could sense every moment of him, how he speaks, how he feels. So thank you, Didi, for taking care of our VC staff. From all the serving members of the Brigade of Gurkhas who are taking this time to pay their respect, not only all the Brigade of Gurkhas in UK and Brunei, but all over the world. We all like to say thank you to all the family here attending, and may your departed soul rest in peace and give us strength to go through this difficult moment.
We will now start the wreath laying ceremony. Family members will now come forward and lay the wreath.
I'm sorry.
On behalf of the Government of Nepal, will now come forward and lay the wreath. Major Dheeraj Ranjit Nimbalkar, on behalf of the Indian Army, will now come forward and lay the wreath. Colonel Paul Smith, Commander British Gurkhas Nepal and Mrs. Smith, on behalf of the British Army, will now come forward and lay the wreath. Major retired Chandra Prasad Limbu, MBE, representing the 10th Princess Mary's Own Gurkha Rifles Association, will now come forward and lay the wreath. And lay the wreath. CIVSEC, British Gurkhas Nepal, Mr. Kerry Burrows, HR Head, British Gurkhas Nepal, Mr. Cecil Pandey, on behalf of MOD Import Civilians, will now come forward and lay the wreath. Krishna Rana, on behalf of Regiment Association Nepal, will now come forward and lay the wreath. Mr. Rick Meehan and Mr. Fred Campbell, on behalf of Keith Payne DC, will now come forward and lay the wreath. Groups. Group 1 is the audience closest to my right. Group 2 will be my top right. Group 3 will be my top left. And Group 4 will be my top bottom right. Can Group 1 proceed, please?
अंकल नमस्ते
नमस्ते अरे हो तिमी आएर छौ
आएको नि अंकल
ल हाम्रो लिनुहोस्
Tuloy bagsak mo.
गणेशहरूलाई खिच्न लाग्दो भयो
दुर्गाको पालो आएको छैन होइन ग्रुप होइन हो आइपुग्यो लाइसेन्स हो
नर्मल
Pero dia sekolah hostel.
चाहिँ निकाल्नु न सायद
कल्स निकालेको
राम्रो देखेँ
निकालेको थियो कि गर्नु न सजिलो भयो खाएर निस्केको
ए ठिकै छ हजुर यहाँ खिच्नु बस्नु पऱ्यो नि छ्यामा एकछिन बस्दै गरौँ न म एकछिन यहाँ हुन्छ एकछिन यहाँ बहिनीलाई हेर्नु परेको बहिनीको नि खिचिदिउँ न होइन होइन तपाईँको नि खिचिदिएको क्या एक रिपोर्टर्स
ल हामी
काम पाएँ नि मैले यहाँ Sabun, kहाँ पर गई है?
ini cameraman mana ni balik? Baik. Ada cameraman mana?
बहिनी आउनुभएछ त आउनुभएछ नि
Thank you. Please be seated.
सँगै ट्रेनिङ गरेको
The coffin will now move to the
के भन्नुहोस् सिकाएको सबलाई चाहिँ अहिले सदभावनमा लगाइदिएको छु अब दमकको लागि एयरपोर्ट लगिदिएको छु
Please follow that with the sign is. That will lead us to the refreshment area. At the same time, there is, with regards to refreshment stuff,
believe this is our tradition that we should eat at least something, at least water before we leave this camp. त्यो जुठो फाल्ने भन्ने कि हाम्रो नेपालीमा चाहिँ या यो गरौँला plus there will be condolence book by the refreshment area. If you wish to put down your message, please feel free to do so. And also, if you like to smoke, please approach the BGM civil staff or military member will direct you where is our direct you to our designated smoking area. Final point, there will be a fire pit and a kara phone by the exit point later on when you exit from this camp. Again, as per our operation, just jump over that kara. 15 is something like it. Thank you very much.
तेल निकालेको होइन